Hello, hello, hello everyone. Hello, I am separating the pieces that we have to work with today because I want to know what I got so I can keep everything organized. This has quite a few little pieces to it. This template that I designed last night, and I'm excited about it. I've really been into designing these templates, and I really need to get an Etsy store going so that I can post my templates on the Etsy store, but thus far I have not done that. Okay. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Hi, Katina. How are you guys? I'm drinking my coffee still. Okay, so I am so glad to see you guys in here with me. That way I know I don't have to be alone today. I believe it was Beverly asked me to do a bag, a gift bag for a man. We've been doing purses all for the entire month of September, and we did not do one gift bag for a gentleman. So today we are going to make a gift bag for a gentleman. You just finished your coffee? Hi, Geraldine. Hello, honey. So this little bag that we're going to make, I designed it last night from scratch. And it is going to be a gift bag for a guy. And this is what it's going to look like. This was my sample. It's got a pocket right here. It's got a pocket right here. It's a man bag. It's a man bag. So I made a few adjustments to it, and I didn't print it out, so let's see if the adjustments work. Are we ready? Let's start assembling our hardware pieces. I think that's where we'll start, right? Because we want to make sure that all of our hardware pieces are together. At least I have my little handy dandy right here next to me. So everything that I need right now is right here, easy for me to get without having to search hard. I hope I got everything that I need right away. Okay, so we're going to start with putting a little bit of, I'm going to bring you guys in for right now so you can see this. Good morning, Ro. Oh my God, how are you? I haven't seen you in a minute, sis. How is life? So glad to see you in here. Ro and Lisa and Geraldine. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. And Katina, my girls. Hello. It is definitely a coffee day, a coffee morning. And I have had a great morning. Nothing's gone wrong. I've been over here. I have to make 7 explosion boxes. So I've been over here printing out explosion boxes, y'all. I've been printing explosion boxes. Okay, so we are now going to put our little piece in here. And you know what I want to do? I am going to, this is the, just a little added piece. Remember, when you're crafting, things that make your project special are some of the little added touches. And so this is a little added touch that you will see in a minute. You got to hang on to the end for me to show you what this little added touch is. But we definitely want to, I'm just working on our small pieces because this thing comes together really fast. So once we get it together, you guys are going to automatically know what we got going on. Your granddaughter loves her. What did I miss? Please thumbs up. Thank you, Lisa. Hit the thumbs up, you guys. I appreciate it. You know, I have a couple of videos that I recorded over this weekend and I still need to edit those. I used to edit and post videos was my thing, but I have been so strapped on time right now because this is re-election season. So I am glad that I'm just able to stay committed to our Sundays right now. But hopefully soon I will be able to. I have a 50th birthday party that I have to do next weekend. And I hope once I'm done with that birthday party and these 7 explosion boxes that I will be able to go back to doing videos through the week as well and posting those up to edit. I also have to do a Army memorabilia that I need to get done too for a special friend. So I am, then I hope that life will return to normal. So I know pretty much after November, things should go back to a normal life for me. Okay, so these are hardware pieces and I did them front and back so that if you look for no matter which direction you look at it, you will be able to see the piece or see the chrome, if you would. And we're going to then insert this piece of, so see this will make this kind of like a rocky, see how that'll work? I want it to rock. Now on this template, I see one thing that I should do. Instead of having it with the dashes in the middle, I should have it with the dashes on each side. And so I'll go back in and change that. All right. That's good to know, though. We'll keep moving forward with the way that it is. And we'll glue this closed at the bottom. All right. Make sure everything lines up for you. Let's push that down a little bit. There we go. Okay. So now we have this piece of hardware which will attach to our bag. We have this little piece of hardware which we will attach to our bag, and we will leave that one alone. Now let's start with some of the bag assembly pieces because that is what we should do next. I'm going to take this piece right here. Now if you notice, this piece has a perforated end so that when we fold them, it will be able to stick to our bag and we can curl. And it also has a perforation along here. And this one is just to give it a finished edge. So we're going to glue this down. You guys tell me if you'd like me to help do some videos showing you how I create these templates. What do we got going on? I'm turning 50. That is right. Your birthday is the 4th. Yes. Are you excited? Are you excited, sis? So this one is going to go right inside of here. Do you have big plans, Lisa? Oh, Ro, I'm sorry, honey. I hope things are better now. Self-care is important. Self-care is important. Self-care is important. Hi, Carolyn. I just replied to your email. I hope you saw it. Yeah, self-care is huge. For me, this is my self-care. Just one of the reasons I love coming together with you guys on Sunday because it gives me a chance to walk away from all of the things that happen in life, if you would. All right, so we are going to fold this around and we're just centering it. I am centering it on the design. Now that's another thing that I just realized that I should probably do is make a center line on this template so that you don't have to guess where the middle is. So we will add that as well to the template. So you don't have to guess where our middle is at. Line them up. And you can't see it, but I'm pushing it, making sure that it's lined up to the edge, but not over the edge. And I will lift it up here in a minute and show you that. So here, we lined it up to the edge, but not over the edge, okay? And if you see there are spaces that it's not quite down, just make sure before your glue dries to get it lined up and press it down. Okay? So Beverly, I believe it was Beverly Alexander who asked me to do this man bag. She's like, Sharon, we've done all kind of bags for women, but we haven't done anything for the men. So let's hear it for the boys. Let's hear it for the boys. All right, so there's the first part. Now we're going to take, of the template, we have skinny ends, and here's the wider end. So you can see the difference in the two. All the skinny ends will go on this template right here, on this part of the bag. And you don't have to do both parts of the bag. You can do one part, or you can do, you can make it a single pack or a single pocket bag. But I like to have things difficult for me, so I'm going to do dual. All right, and this just connects together. We're going to connect this together right here and line it up. Make sure it's even and press it in. Okay, just connect that right together. This will be the base of our bag. See how that will work? That is the base. Now, I do have a spot marked here. I have a notch out on the bottom here that helps you see that this is a, like a cake decorating. That's funny. Before a notch to let you know that that is the center of the bag. And so these two flaps will go right on each side of that notch, so that you know where your center of your bag is at. Okay? So that's what I was saying earlier, that I probably need to add to the top of the template. So let me turn this around so that I can see as well. And I'm just going to line this up on the center mark there. And I see it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm trying to get it as close as I can. Now bring it back behind me before the glue dries and make sure that I run it down to the perforation edges, and then bone fold it and make it stick on there. Watch for glue squeeze out, because you don't want that on your bag. You don't want it on your bag. And be careful if you have material. This paper I got out of a packet from Joann Fabrics, and it's got this really glossy prettiness on it. But be careful running your bone folder over it, because it will scratch the paper. So use this. I think I've sent this to different places. So use this if you have one of these. Thank you, Lisa. I got the paper from Joann Fabrics. Now we're going to glue along the edge. I'm going to put the glue on the inside of the bag, just along the edge up to a certain spot, because I want to make sure that I press this down on the corners, right? I want this corner, oh, I got glue on my hands, and I see I don't have a cut. I don't like the way that I have this cut, so I'm going to cut this open just a little bit more so that it can be more pliable, more flexible, you guys. Right there. All right, so we're learning this template. We're learning it. And then we will glue everything down. Perfect. Oh, stick, stick, stick. Let's take my bone folder, run it in there so that can stick. All right. And then I'm going to, let me see. I wanted that to be on the inside of there, but I didn't do it right, so that's okay. We'll glue this down now on the inside and glue this together here. There we go. And run your bone folder. How's things going? Did I get your email? Did I get your email? Yes. And actually, I did the purse. I made it last night, and I just need to mail it out. I am probably going to try to get it mailed out tomorrow. I think I got time in my schedule to go to the post office box. I got to get it boxed up, you know what I'm saying? And get it out tomorrow. But yes, I did. And yes, I did do it. You want me to show it to ya? I can show it to you if you want me to. Alright, so we're just rinse and repeat. And I'm watching my corners because I want them to be curved. I don't want it to be a sharp corner, so I'm watching my corners here. And lining it all up inside the bag. Use your bone folder to help press things down. And then glue the interior together here. Alright. So this is what the bag looks like thus far. So of course on live I did make one mistake because I should have put this piece on before I put this on because I wanted this on the inside. But I didn't do that right, so that's okay. We can still carry on. It's not going to ruin our bag or anything. It's just not the way that I really wanted it to be. Right? You guys forgive me for that error. We can carry on. It's not going to ruin the bag, but it does make it not the way I have it in my head. That matters. I will show it to you, sweetheart. Okay, all right. In just a minute. So this is the bottom half. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're not going to put it together yet. We're going to do the same thing. But please remind me not to make the same stupid mistake. So I'm going to start with putting together the bottom pieces. We are going to stick these pieces together. Right down the middle. All right. We're going to fold up at our score lines or our perforated lines. If you're a silhouette, the perforated lines, if you use a Cricut, you have to turn the perforation lines to score lines. But you can use these in either machine. Just requires a little bit of adjustment when you do that. When you bring it into the... Alright, so there's our piece, right? So we're going to take our base. Where are you, baby? Yeah, y'all. We're going to take our base. I'm looking at my... We're going to put this on our base. This goes this way. Okay. You're wondering, what are those little pieces? I'll show you in a minute. So we're going to do it again. We're going to line it up at the bottom. This is the one I want right here. I don't want that one. I want this one. This has my little line piece to line it up at the bottom. Making sure that it's lined up at the bottom. Yeah. Alright. Bone it down. Bone fold it down. Now run us some glue around the edge here. I'm only going to run it up so far so that I can work on it a little bit at a time. I'm sorry that I'm not seeing your comments because I'm really concentrating to make sure that I get this done for you and right without making another bonehead mistake that I just made. This will be my second time testing this with this template. You just saw the first one. I literally made it last night. I printed one out, tested it, made some adjustments to the template, and this is I said we would do it together. So this is my second time testing the template, and I am not afraid to have made mistakes with you guys because I know you guys are my safe zone. I don't have to be perfect with y'all, do I? I gotta be. Well, first of all, let us be honest. Let us be honest. Y'all been here long enough to know I am not perfect. I make all kind of mistakes, and I love it. I love it. So y'all been with me long enough to know that. All right, here we go. Let's get to it, Sharon. Stop talking. Let's get to it. It's not going to take us long. We're already almost done. We're almost done. Now I'm going to glue the pieces that I didn't glue earlier because I wanted to make sure we got a position right. So we'll run that glue all the way up. Now, this is just a rinse and repeat type of project. We're going to do the same thing that we did on the other piece. This is the larger piece of it. We'll run glue along the edge and inside. Take my felt and press it down so I don't scratch my paper all up. Make sure that that's pressed down. And then fold in my lines or my ability to curl it there. And I'm going to, that's what I wanted. See how I have that edge like that? That's what I wanted that to be like that, and I didn't do it on that side, so it's all right. Okay, so now I am going to run a little bit of glue, just a little bit of the way so that I can have room to work with it, right? I want to make sure that I get it lined up along the top here. It's important to me that we have it lined up along the top. Am I doing that right? Am I doing this one the way that I want it to be? Nope, I gotta flip it around, y'all. I don't want it like that. Hold on. Hold on, let me look at it. This is the front. Yes. Nope, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, babies. I don't want it like that. So we're going to let that go off. That'll be okay because it'll be the inside. Just bear with me. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, no, that doesn't go there. This will go like this. Just bear with me for 1 second. We're going to glue this on the inside of here. Get out of the way. And glue, run that around there and glue that on the inside of there. Just trust me on this. Trust me. Trust me. I just need you to trust me that I almost know what I'm doing. Yep, that's what we want. Okay. So we're going to glue this down here. It's probably why I should have did the back piece first, but I didn't. I'm going to hold that there. I'm going to glue this side down as well. I'm going to take another clip and we're going to hold that there. All right. Okay. All right, let's put the back on this baby because that's what threw me off. All right, so now what I want to do is, oh, it's not even going to stay until I get it on here. Okay, let's go ahead and just put the back on it so we can stop fighting with this piece. How about that? I'm going to glue halfway through. I'm going to take that off so it can stop fighting me. And we'll put the back on here. And this one will require you to do some squeezing and maneuvering of the base. Can you see me? There you go. Squeezing and maneuvering of the base to make sure that it lines up with your back properly. And using your bone folder to reach it in there to make sure that you get it on the edge, right? So I am going to stick my arm or my hand down in here and press it down inside so that I make sure that I get my edge lined up. Does that help? See that? You want to make sure that your edge is lined up on your little bag. And then apply the glue for the next side. This is why I just did the one side at a time. And then I'll do the same thing, rinse and repeat, to make sure that my base and my edge is lined up. Especially when you're using this fast drying glue. It can be, it can dry fast when you want it to, and when you don't want it to, it can too. So, alright. That piece right there didn't quite get underneath there. See that? I didn't get that one lined up as well, but it's okay. It'll be covered up. Alright, so this is the front of the bag. Now let's add this part on to our bag here. Hopefully now it will behave. And so we'll do the little bit of tabs at a time. We'll just do a few tabs at a time. Let's see, it was going to be perfect. You had to make a mistake because it's live. Exactly, Lisa. I got to keep my reputation. I got to keep my reputation. All right. So let's put this inside of the bag. Bring that bag. You guys, this does work. I'm telling you, it is cute when it's done. It's cute when it's done. And can't be afraid to get in there and just try it. I'm lining things up on the edge and using my hand to hold them down, which means that I'm getting glue on my fingers. So what I try to do is keep a wet wipe around to get that glue off so that it doesn't get on the project, okay? So you do want to make sure, I'm sure that sounded good. Why is my voice sounding like it's going out? You want to make sure that you are holding things down and not getting your project all glued up. That would not be fun, to give somebody a bag full of glue everywhere. All right, so we're gluing again. I'll pull you guys out so you can see better. We're gluing again. I'm going inside the bag and pulling it up. And I'm just gluing around the edge here, the perimeter. Now let's use my bone folder to help me push these down. And I'm going to put a little glue on the edge there. And a little glue on the edge here. Again. And pull those down. And I'll use my little clip to help me hold that down. And this side. Alright. Use my bone folder. It is a unique bag. And it will be cool. I'm going to show you what you can put in it too. Unique. We're like Beyonce on this bag. Come on, baby. Stick together. Okay, I'm going to let this chill for a minute while we let that stick together. I'm going to stop touching it and moving it around. Alright, next we're going to move to our hardware pieces. So you see we have our bag here. We have two little pieces that we're going to leather this up with. They're two different sizes, so it's easy to tell which size goes with which piece. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put on this bottom piece, I am going to put glue on the entire thing, and I'm going to put the first part of my strap into this piece. Press it down and then glue it into place. Alright. Then to make the strap longer, now you can do this as long or as short as you want. It's really up to you. But you know, men bags, they always have an ability to adjust the straps. So I did that. Extra. Yes, I am being extra. So here is my ability to adjust the strap. Now you're not going to really be able to adjust it, but you know what I'm saying. It's going to look like it. So you're going to put this in and you're going to fold it down. See how I folded that? And then we'll add glue. Are you guys saying something? I hope to see the end. I have to hit the road with my family about an hour. Oh, we'll be done. Road will be done. I promise you, 1 hour, we'll be done. We'll be done. Okay. So we fold it in. And then we're going to run this through the flap like that. See how that goes? Look at that. Can you see that? Let's bring it in. So we're running it through the flap. I am going to glue it because you really can't adjust it. I don't really want you to adjust it. I just want you to think you can. Right? So that's what that looks like. There's our flap. There's it in. We didn't glue it all the way. We just, so you can see the flap. That's how a man's bag is, right? And then we're going to come around to the front. Now, what are we doing to the front of it? We are going to do the same scenario. Same scenario. We're going to put the glue on the back piece. I'm telling you, Beverly challenged me for real with this bag. She challenged me for real, for real. Glue the back piece. A little bit of glue there. See, that's lifting up, so let's put a little bit of glue on there. Press that down. We don't want you to lift up. Okay. And now to make sure that the strap is like a bag, let's put this on top and glue that into place. This is a real, Beverly challenged me with this bag. All right. Now, that's the bag, right? That looks good so far. Now you're like, okay, Sharon, but we got to put all these pieces together. Yes, so we are going to glue this on top of here. But before we do that, we need to put one last little piece on to our bag. Y'all know I'm extremely extra. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. We're going to, remember this piece that we made earlier? This piece will slide into this little slit that we have here to make it a buckle. And so we're going to glue this down. And you can support this piece of, I just used cardstock, regular, when I printed this out, I didn't print a supporting piece, but you could print a supporting piece to go on it as well. Right? Okay. So now we have our buckle on there. And this piece is designed to go onto the front of our bag. But we also need to put on our little, just a little added touch. This is a little added touch. Yes, it is extra. No, you don't have to do it. But will it make it cute? Yes, it will. You always want to just glam it up a little bit if you can. That little added piece on there. Look at the little Coach logo. Has some gray in it, and this matches that. And because this is a pocket as well, we're only going to put glue around the edge. We're not going to glue the center because we want to be able to use this as a pocket too. Okay? And then line everything up along the bottom. And I got glue on my hand, so I'm going to wipe my hands off. Line it all up along the bottom there. I'm going to flip it and press it down without trying to move my piece. Okay, Okay. I got hair on there. I don't know how I got hair on there. Alright, and let's add in our bag. And now we're going to work to put it all in. Now remember, you're just going to do a little gluing at a time until we get it situated. Okay. Add it all together here. And I like to use my table at the base so that I know that I got the bottom together. And squeeze things into place. Squeeze things into place so that they line up. Take your bone folder, put it inside of there. Press things down. All right. How cute is that? All right, we're almost done. And yes, you can put your stuff down inside of here. This one you can put something down inside of there. It's not as free opening, but it will open. And then of course you have your little pocket on the front here. You can put a little gift card inside of there. Okay, now we made this little piece and I said, I know I'm being extra. I want this little piece to do what? How do we want this? We want to just make it a part of the little handle, right? You've seen the men bags. They'll have a space on there for you to hang like a key or something. So this is what this little extra piece is, just for like a key, right? A little extra, just extra. That's it, just being extra. And then we have our strap. So let's put a strap on it. A little glue across the bottom. Going to put the strap, poke it in there. Hold it in place. Let it glue itself. Hold it in place. How y'all doing? Y'all still with me? Y'all hanging in? We almost done, y'all. We almost done. And it's only 1:38. Yes. And then look. This was designed to go inside of the hardware and curve down. Now, this one is a little challenging because the paper is hard. I could have given it, I guess I should have given it a little more room on the hardware box to, there we go. There it is, sis. That's the bag. Little glue on there. That's the bag. That is the bag. It is a man bag all the way. What do you think? Strap, the handle. Tell me what y'all think. Would you try it or is it too much? Are we doing too much? Or is it something you would try? I think it's super cute. Okay, you said, what could you put in it, Sharon? What would you put in this man bag? Let me show you. I'll show you. I will show you what could possibly go in here. Are you ready? So you got a gift, you got to give it to a man, and he's like, you're like, what will we put in here? Right? This is what you would put in here. Look at that. You zip that down in there. A little bit of wine or another drink. You can put that in there and close your bag up. You can put something down inside of this flap, and I think I'll make this so that it folds open a little bit more. Maybe I'll not make the side so tall. think that, so that one will flap down, and I'll put a perforation right there. Yep, that's what I'll do. And then in here you can put a card, right? You can put some kind of gift card or whatever you want inside of there, right? I love it. Thank you for not using the channel logo. Oh, you're welcome. What channel logo? Look at that. And then they open it up and they're like, gifts. That can go in there. I'm just saying, it's a man's bag, right? It's for a guy. It's for a guy. That would be a perfect gift inside of there. That is wonderful. I love it. If I were a man, I would wear it. Yeah, cool. Cool. Thank you, guys. It's a perfect little gift bag. And keep in mind, right? Like, Christmas is coming up. And if you have somebody who has everything, you're going to give them some little wood knots. I mean, you could put some cologne. You could put some, a little bottle of whatever they may drink. Maybe they don't drink, so put in some blessing oil, or, you know, whatever they do, whatever they're in, you could put that. You got 3 little pockets that you could put things in, including the card in the front, so you can make it work for that gent, right? And of course, you could always change this and make it work for a lady as well. Hi, Francis. How are you? So this is a cute little gift bag that we made today. I made it a large bag, right? You could make it much smaller as well. It doesn't have to be this big. But look at how big my flask is that I was able to fit inside. So let's see if the flask will fit in the inner pocket. It will. Look at that. And there you go. Carry it and all. Love it. Love it. Let's see if we can get our flask out without ruining the bag. We can. Yes. I think it's adorable, you guys. I really like it. So Beverly challenged me on this one to do a man bag. And I'm going to make a few adjustments to the template. But overall, I think it came out perfect. And I will have this template available. Hi. Thank you, Miss Francis. I appreciate it. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Cassandra. How you doing, sis? All right. So there we go. Where are we? Right there. That's our man bag. Our gift bag for men. It's totally, totally doable. You guys can do it. You can try it. I made a template in less than 2 hours, I think, last night. If you're interested in me showing you how to make templates for things like this, let me know. I will try to make time to do that. But there's our bag. I think it's cool. All right. Yes, please go watch. Please, please. Let me know what you think. Let me know. We are on every Sunday, and we usually are only on an hour. Sometimes, depending on the project, it could be an hour and 10 minutes, but I try to stick to an hour. I try not to go over. In the last 2 Sundays with the templates that we've been making, we have been at 45, 50 minutes. So, hey, you love Mary Kay. Who does Mary Kay? Who sells Mary Kay? Well, I am now going to go and make a couple of TikToks. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, you'll be able to see I'm going to go and make a couple of those. And hopefully I'll be able to edit some videos. I'm not holding out, though, because I still got a lot of stuff to do for this birthday party that I am doing next week. Someone's turning 50, so I may not get my videos edited today, but I got a lot of videos to edit for you guys. And at some point, I have got to get my Etsy store up. Right. Correct. Oh, Rose says she had some. Oh, did I miss it, Rose? I'm sorry. Let me go back and see. Let me see. Cute. Thank you. Hi, Cassandra Rover. I missed the first half, Ro. I have some men, Mary Kay product. Yes, that's right, Ro. You could put men, Mary Kay in there. I mean, everything about this bag screams masculine. And all you have to do is change the colors, and it can be a female gift bag. You can make it smaller. It doesn't have to be as big, but I think it's pretty cool. So, all right. I'm going to fix the template with a couple things that I noticed I should do differently. But overall, there we have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Ideas for next week. Anybody have any ideas for what you would like to see next week? Or do you want to leave it up to me? Which could be dangerous. Which could be dangerous. Could be dangerous. Oh, Francis, we're here every Sunday, 1 o'clock, honey. Oh, got you. I hear you. Okay, bro, I see what you're saying. You would rock that black. Me too. Me too. I would as well. I love black. I wear black and white all the time. That's my color. 99% of the time I'm in black and white. So, all right. I love you. I got a couple of other projects that I'm going to go to do. I might jump on later on live while I'm working on my explosion box. So if I do, I hope to see you there. It's always a great pleasure to see you. Sharon, do you do the hat template? The baseball cap? The baseball cap? I can, because I have done it before. You want to do that one next week? If you're talking about the baseball cap? I was waiting to see. All right. I think I wrote, if you're talking about the baseball cap, I can do that baseball cap box. And inbox me or email me and let me know if that's what you're talking about. We can absolutely do that. You guys, have a great week. If I don't see you later, have so much fun, and I hope to see you next Sunday, 1 o'clock. Until then, y'all know what I'm going to say. Stay classy. See you next time. Bye-bye, my loves. Bye-bye.